15 points in the third quarter on the road in Morgantown on Friday evening. The Grayson County Cougars brought the game to within 2 before Butler County pulled away in the closing minute. Tonight, an old district foe makes the trip to the Cougar Den with trash talk galore surrounding the matchup. The Cougars will look to snap a 5-game losing streak while the Eagles attempt to get back in the win column after a setback on Friday evening. And a good evening and welcome here to the Cougar Den. Sam Gormley with you as we welcome you into the Locker Room Show. So we've got ourselves a jam-packed preview between Grayson County and Ohio County. Grayson County enters this game with a record of 4-11. They're losers of 9 of their last 10. It has been a struggle as they are currently on a 5-game losing streak. Ohio County, a drastically different season, 13-3, but they did lose last time out on Friday to McLean County by a final score of 53-52. We'll introduce you to both teams here tonight. We'll talk to the head coach of the Grayson County Cougars, Travis Johnston, and we will give you tonight's starting lineups. So we've got ourselves a lot of action to prepare you for, so we won't take any more time. We'll jump into a break and come back and introduce you to more. As this is Cougar Basketball right here on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just walk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers.
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, the Cougar Den, where the Cougars and the Eagles getting ready to get underway here. Eagles enter the game with a record of 13-3. They're 2-1 in the 10th district. That one loss came to McLean County on Friday night. Their leading scorer is Trip Manning. He's averaging 19.5 points and 3.3 rebounds per game. Other leading scorers, Elijah Decker averaging 11.5 points. He's a freshman. And then also you have senior Shane Frady. He's averaging 11.4 points and 4.3 rebounds per game. Hunter Ferris averages 6.9 points and 3.5 rebounds per game. Grant Tishner averages 8.8 points and 8.8 points and 3.3 rebounds per game. Ohio County as a team averages just about 73 points a game. They shoot about 50% from the field. From 3, 39.4%. From the charity stripe, 63%. They do give up 60 points. Defensively, not necessarily a strength for this team, but it's because of the tempo that they play. They play probably a tempo similar to more so of what the Lady Cougars play, where they're going to run up and down the floor here tonight. And rebounds, they only pull down about 24.7 per game. So rebounding is not necessarily a major strength for this team. Three-point shooting, though, they rank third in the entire state in three-point attempts, as they have attempted about over 400 threes here through 16 games tonight. And they rank 20th in the state in field goal and three-point percentage, and they ranked 14th in the state in points per game as they lead both of those in that category. We'll take a break, talk about the Grayson County Cougars coming up, as this is Cougar Basketball right here on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter, a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with.
Welcome back here to the Locker Room Show on K105. Sam Gormley with you as the Grayson County Cougars enter the game with a record of 4-11. They are losers, though, of their last 5, but it was a good performance coming out the other night against Butler County, as the final score of that game was 56-48, but the Cougars were down by 15 points and were able to bring it to within 2 down the stretch of that game. Cougars, though, offensively struggled, just about 42 points a game. They shoot 40% from the field, 31.6% from 3, 60.7% from the charity stripe, defensively 53%, and rebounds per game is 21.3. Nolan Schartzer had the big game against Butler County, 19 points and 5 rebounds. Keegan Sharp had 15 points and 2 rebounds, 9 points from Jackson Higdon in that loss to Butler County. Keegan Sharp has been really shooting the 3 at a high level on the season, 41.7%. He's a player to watch tonight if he can hit some 3s against this Ohio County team to try and keep up. We'll take a break and come back with more, as this is Cougar Basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother,
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
The Twin Lakes Fast Moves.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Wormley now joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Cougars, Travis Johnston. And Coach, going back on film, what was the reason behind that big run there in the fourth quarter against Butler County on Friday night?
We started to pick up the pressure a little bit. We got a decent amount of our guys that can put some pressure on people and force some turnovers and things like that. And then, of course, Keegan made a couple threes and Nolan made a three. So that's something that we may try to start doing a little more is try to play a little bit faster and do what teams do to us, which is get after us 24/7. So we'll probably see a little bit of that tonight and going forward.
We talked on Friday night about River Blanton making the comeback. Do you think he can provide that spark that your team kind of needs?
Absolutely. I think that if there was a silver lining from that game the other night, it was that he got to play, and everybody was very excited. All the players were excited for him because they know how hard he worked before he got hurt. So, and they know how hard he worked to get back. So I think everybody was really, really excited for him to play, and he's only going to get better from here. And I thought he had a pretty good game with it being his first game, and I put him in at the last 6 minutes of a district tournament game on the road. So he did fine the other night.
You've got a crucial stretch coming up here. You've got 3-game homestand against Ohio, Butler, and then Owensboro next week, and then a road trip starting at Breck County. So the next 4 games, you've got a tough slate. What are you wanting to see from your team over these 4 against maybe the top 4 teams in the region?
Yeah, see if we got any better from the start of the year to now. And I do think, other than probably the Muhlenberg County game, I thought their pressure got at us way too much. I feel like we're handling the ball better. I think that showed against Butler County. The turnovers we had were forced by us. It wasn't necessarily them. So we're going to see if we're going to get better because Breck's going to pressure us, Owensboro's going to pressure us, and obviously Ohio County is tonight. So just seeing where we stand at based on, like you said, probably 3 or 4 of the top 5, 6 teams in the region. So we'll figure out kind of where we're at and if we've gotten any better.
We talked last season at the start of the district tournament about bulletin board material, how there was one outlet that said you all had no shot to win a game in the district tournament and how that would play in. Tonight you kind of have something different where someone outside of the program has said that they're looking forward to coming in here and winning by 10 points on your home floor. Do you use bulletin board material as a coach, if you even want to call it that, or do you like to shut that out and ignore it?
I'm not even sure which one you're referring to on this one. So The thing is, you have to be choosy on what you use and what you say and when you say it. But the kids get fired up. I would like to think that they get fired up different ways, but that obviously lights a fire under some people. So it's just kind of a pick and choose spot as a coach. Because if it's on social media, the kids are going to see it. You know that. So it's just a timing thing on if our team needs a spark and if we think that it can provide one.
We talked about this a little bit last night before the girls' game, but Ohio County, only 2 teams in the entire state have attempted more threes than them. What do you need to do to slow down that three-point attack tonight?
Well, that's what I told our guys is that I don't know if we've played a team that shot threes at this high of a percentage. I mean, 50% of their shots are threes, and they shoot 40% from them. And I don't think we've seen that before. Maybe Henderson a little bit last year, but they didn't shoot near as many as Ohio. So we have to make sure we close out strong, close out hard, hands up, can't have our hands down, and then we're going to try some different things to maybe kind of throw them off their rhythm and throw them off the game so everything they do is not a catch-and-shoot rhythm three.
Ohio County, with this three-point style, they're going to try and push it up the floor a lot more. Are you wanting to try and slow this game down and limit that three, and what are you wanting to see offensively?
We need to pick our spots. I think we've kind of figured some things out. I think we can play fast pretty good. Don't know if we can play fast with these guys tonight. So there will be run-out opportunities because of the way they press and how they exchange their bigs and guards. So we have to be really choosy, and we have to advance it with the pass instead of the dribble. But we'll just have to kind of pick our spots and make sure we're not playing into their hands by going way too fast and jacking up a bunch of shots, and then they get layups on the other end. So we'll just have to pick our spots on it.
Coach, good luck. We'll have more here on the Locker Room Show coming up after this.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
At the core, most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky Farm Families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, Game 105.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den, where Grayson County and Ohio County getting ready to get underway. Both teams have retaken the floor out of the timeout, so we appear to be closer and closer to getting ready in this game. One of your starting lineups and more after this, as this has been the Locker Room Show on K105.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
against Ohio County here between these two teams, as already fireworks going off here between these two teams. As you can tell that there's some bad blood here early on. Ohio County starting lineup at guard: Trip Manning, Brent Tishner, Shane Frady, Elijah Decker, and Hunter Ferris. We'll give you the starting lineup for the Cougars after this. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just walk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den. It's time for your starting lineup for the Grayson County Cougars. At guard, sophomore number 2, Keegan Sharp. At guard, senior number 10, Nolan Schartzer. At forward, sophomore number 32, Hunter Toms. At forward, freshman number 22, Dylan Horn. And at guard, junior number 12, Miles Hornbeck. Welcome into our coverage here tonight on K105. As K105 Digital Productions will be broadcasted later on this evening. The opening tip here going up is it'll be Hunter Toms to jump this one against Elijah Decker, and it's controlled by Ohio County. Enters this game with a record of 13-3. One of the top teams here in this region, Grayson County, trying to snap a 3-game losing streak. Right side, Trip Manning, he's the leading scorer for Ohio County. Passing into the corner, now down to the right block. Into Manning, three-pointer left wing is good. Trip Manning starts off with a 3. And Ohio County, that's what they're going to do. They're going to do often. They're going to do a lot of. They're going to shoot the 3 like crazy. Grayson County breaks the full court press. Left wing Horn, outside Sharp. As Ohio County, over half of their shots this season have been from beyond the arc. They're going to do it, and they're going to do it a lot tonight. Left wing Hornbeck tries to pass down inside to Toms. It's stolen away by Tishner. Tishner outlet up to the far side to Manning. Manning has it picked up by Schartzer on the left wing. Right side, it's picked up here by Ferris. Ferris back here over to the far side. Tishner drives in off the left side. The basket is no good, but he is fouled on the drive by Grayson County. As that foul is whistled on Miles Hornbeck. That's his first to the team's first.
His first, team's first. Elijah Decker at the line, shooting 3.
So Elijah Decker will go to the free throw line on the year, 57.1%, and he makes the first one. Ohio County leads 4-0 here. Last time out for the Eagles, it was a loss to McLean County, 53-52. The second attempt is good. He makes them both 5-0. Ohio County leads this one over Grayson County 1 minute into tonight's game. Far side, Schartzer into the middle to Toms. Toms swings a pass over here to the near side to Sharp. Cougars got to break this press here quickly. Toms off. They got about 3 seconds to break it. Sharp's got to get it across, and Toms does just in time. Toms straight away to Schartzer. Schartzer has it tapped away and stolen by Manning. Manning up the far side. He's double teamed, nearly loses his dribble. Off to the left wing. Out front, Tishner. Tishner drives it down the left side, bodied up by Horn. Passes off into the corner to Decker. Decker right here swings a pass out front to Ferris. Ferris drives it down out to Decker. Decker down the left side, goes up with a floater. It is short, but there for the rebound. That shot's up no good. Long rebound pulled down to the corner by Schartzer. Schartzer outlet up to the far side to Keegan Sharp. 5-0 Ohio County leads. 6 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the first quarter. Toms here off the left side. Double teamed. Off to Sharp. Sharp to the free throw line to Schartzer. Schartzer thinks about the shot. Kicks it out here to Hornbeck. Hornbeck spins all the way around as he's tightly guarded. Now he's double teamed. Manning wants a walk. There was no walk. And it's out here to Keegan Sharp. Sharp double teamed in the backcourt. Needs to find help with Hornbeck, and a foul is going to be whistled there on Ohio County. As it's called on Hunter Ferris. That's his first and the team's first.
5
5-0 Ohio County leads this one 2 minutes into tonight's game. Ohio County 13-3 on the year. Grayson County 4-11. As Keegan Sharp has this one in the backcourt. Shot to Toms. It's an air ball rebounded by Hornbeck, and they're going to say he stepped on the baseline. Possession goes towards Ohio County. 5-0. Big Ohio County student section here tonight, but a big Grayson County student section as well. So it's a good crowd on both sides in that aspect for the Cougars. Down to the right block, wide open, and the basket is good off the right side by Elijah Decker. Timeout, Grayson County will take it with him. 7-0 Ohio County leads.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
7-0 run from Ohio County has given them an early lead in this game, forcing the timeout by Travis Johnston. As they left a man wide open, Elijah Decker in the post. He has 4 points for Ohio County, and Manning has the three-pointer as well. Braden Decker checked into the game in the stoppage of play for Hornbeck. Deck is passing off to Schartzer. Schartzer dumps a pass off to Horn. Horn outside. Keegan Sharp, three, right wing. That's an answer. Keegan Sharp with a three, 7-3. It's Keegan Sharp turning into one of the best three-point shooters in this region. About 41% coming into this game, and that is with an absolutely brutal start to the year. Manning guarded by Sharp down the left side, picks up his dribble. Out front here to Decker. Decker swings a pass over here, driving it down, and off the right side, Tishner's shot is no good. The rebound is pulled down by Ohio County, and a walk is going to be called. As our main man, Kenny, our official here, took a minute to give the call, and it was a walk. It just took him about 5 seconds to give us the official call here. Far side, Sharp off to the right wing to Horn. Horn out front to Schartzer, and Schartzer has to go high out to grab that one. Childress straight away in between the circles, swings the pass over to Sharp. Sharp back to Childress, and Childress dribbling it over to the left side to Horn. Horn off the left wing with a right hand, finds help straight away over to Sharp. Sharp off the right wing, out front to Childress. Childress over to the left wing, Horn. Horn out front to Childress. Childress spins all the way around. He's fouled from behind by Manning. A clear foul on Ohio County, his first and the team's second. Ohio County is coached by Tony Hooper. He's in his fourth season, 59-47 overall, as Braden Childress tries to pass off to Dylan Horn, but throws it into the Ohio County student section instead. 7-3, Ohio County leads, 4:15 to play here in the first quarter. Grayson County trying to find something to work here on offense and see what they might be able to do here. Manning has it deep on the left wing, thinks about the three, guarded by Horn, and Horn pushes him back just a little bit, backing him up. They don't want Ohio County to get any wide open three. Tishner down the left side. He dumps a pass off, and reverse layup is good by Frady. 9-3, Ohio County leads this one. Far side, Sharp, off here to the near side to Childress. McCready going to check in next stoppage of play for the Cougars. And a foul is going to be called there on as Nolan Schartzer had the ball, and he was bodied up there by Tishner. Good call by the official. His first and the team's third. Josh Manning checks into the game here for Ohio County. And McCready checks in. Hunter Toms checks out. On the floor for the Cougars, Childress, Sharp, Schartzer, Horn, and McCready. Schartzer off the right block. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebounded by Ferris. Ferris gets it off to Trip Manning. Again, the leading scorer, about 19.5 points a game. Right side over to the other Manning. Manning back over to Trip Manning. Three-pointer left wing is good. He has 6 points. And it is 12-3, Ohio County, 3:15 to play here in the first quarter. Childress to the middle to Schartzer. Schartzer has numbers off the side, drives it down, passes off to the right block to Horn. Horn tries to get it back to Schartzer. He loses it, and it goes into the hands of Elijah Decker. Decker right up the middle. He dribbles with the ball. River Blanton going to check in next stoppage of play for the Cougars. Second game back for the injury. Spin move off the right side by Frady is no good. Rebounded Schartzer. Schartzer up the near side of the court, guarded by Manning. Very tight defense from 10 feet. Schartzer, the baseline shot is too hard, and the rebound is taken there by Ohio County's Ferris. Ferris has it on the left wing. Deep three is no good off the front of the iron. Rebound is pulled down by Ohio County. Passes off. Ferris drives down, and an offensive foul. No, they're going to call it on the floor, so it'll be a blocking foul called on the Cougars with 2:34 here to play in this first quarter. 12-3, Ohio County leads. McCready picks up the foul. It's his first and the team's second. Blanton checks into the game. Dylan Horn checks out. Schartzer, Sharp, Blanton, Childress, and McCready on the floor for the Cougars. Down to the left block. The shot is up and good by Chris Whitler, who entered the game there for Ohio County. And it is 13-3. Ohio County with a lead here. Near side Sharp. Over to the far side, it is McCready. Down the right side, it's 14-3. I thought it was 14, but the scoreboard was a little off there. Inside to Schartzer from 10 feet. The floater is no good. Rebound tapped out into the hands of Trip Manning. Manning up the far side of the court, right in front of the Grayson County student section off the left wing. Swings a pass over here to the right side to Josh Manning. Josh Manning with the ball now, guarded by Braden Childress. Man-to-man defense for Grayson County here into the corner. Trip Manning, turnaround three in the corner is in and out. Rebounded by McCready. McCready up the far side of the court. He's double-teamed off the left wing. He's going to drive it down himself, kicks it out into the corner. Keegan Sharp wide open, left wing three, good! Keegan Sharp got his puppies in order. 14-6, 1:45 to play here in the first quarter. Out front, now swings a pass over here to Manning. Left side here to Trip Manning. Quickly pushed back here. Passing down to the left block, losing the ball, now getting it back off the left side. The basket is good by Elijah Decker. He has 6 points here for Ohio County. He came into the game averaging 11.5, so he's already about halfway there. River Blanton cross court to McCready. McCready down the right side, picks up his dribble outside to Keegan Sharp. Sharp out front here to Childress. Childress swings a pass over to the left side to Blanton. Blanton spins all the way around, trying to find help, guarded by Josh Manning. Deep three, Keegan Sharp. Heat check is an air ball out of bounds. 16-6. Ohio County leads this one. 1:03 to play in the first quarter. Subs coming in. Jackson Renfro into the game. Michael Wood into the game for Grayson County. Jackson Renfro into the game for Ohio County. There were a couple other subs that came in. As there's one here in the corner, it's a number 22, Brandon Davis. He was the other sub that came in. Whitler has it, guarded by McCready. Over to the right side here to Tishner. Tishner tries to an interior pass. It's tapped out into the hands of Whitler. Whitler drives down the baseline off to Josh Manning. Josh Manning gets a screen from Whitler, drives it down, picks up his dribble and walks with it. Possession of the Cougars here. 40.9 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Cougars passing it in, off to Childress. Childress outlet up to Blanton. Blanton down the left side, goes up with a shot. It is no good. Rebounded by Ohio County's Whitler. Whitler outlet pass up to Josh Manning. Josh Manning off to Whitler. Three-pointer left wing is good. Chris Whitler hits the three. He's only 25% from that mark coming into this game. 19-6, Ohio County leads this one. Braden Childress outlet off to Blanton on the left wing. Out front to Michael Wood. Wood here to Childress with 5 seconds to Wood. Wood offside to McCready. McCready drives in off the right side. The basket is no good. That's the end of the first quarter. 19-6. Ohio County leads Cougar basketball on K105.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Not a good first quarter at all for Grayson County. 2 threes by Keegan Sharp is the lone scoring. Ohio County hits 3 threes, and that's what you know they're going to do. They make a lot of them. They've attempted over 400 in about 15 games this season. It's third leading team in the state in that. Blanton from 10 feet on the near baseline. Shot's no good as Higdon checks into the game here for Grayson County, trying to get some sort of offensive spark. As driving in is Tishner. A wild shot goes in. Into Keegan Sharp here, guarded by Josh Manning. Here to the near side to Schartzer. Schartzer, length of the floor pass here to Blanton. Blanton off the left wing, spins it all the way around to Schartzer. Schartzer in between the circles. Over to the right side, Sharp into the corner to Higdon. Higdon quickly bodied up. He's double teamed off to Keegan Sharp. Keegan Sharp swings a pass over to Blanton. Blanton down inside to Nolan Schartzer, who tries to pass it off to Toms, who falls on the floor outside. Deep three. Keegan Sharp. Good! Keegan Sharp trying to single-handedly keep the Cougars in this game. Travis Johnston not happy with the officials there. Tishner drives it down and runs over an official, and they're going to call a blocking foul on River Blanton.
Grayson County's number 23, River Blanton, his first.
Coach Johnston talking with 2 of the officials, asking them about that call. And I think I read one of the officials' lips there, and he said he was moving his feet when it happened. He had the best vantage point out of anyone. Ohio County to pass this in as Blanton was the one that picked up that foul. Manning into the game here, Trip Manning. Out front to Tishner. Tishner passes off into the corner. A three-point attempt is no good. The friendly roll doesn't happen. Rebounded, though. The shot is up off the right side and good by Shane Frady. Here to Keegan Sharp. Sharp off into the middle to Schartzer. He's quickly quadruple teamed. He blows past 4 of them off the right side. The basket's good. What a play by Nolan Schartzer as he was quadruple teamed in the backcourt and was able to get through the 4 defenders. Off the left side, the shot is up and no good by Ohio County. Rebounded by Dylan Horn, as that was Frady who attempted the shot there for the Cougars. Far side, Horn. Back here to the near side to Sharp. Sharp off here to Toms. Toms down here in the corner. He's double teamed. Pass is tipped. Sharp off here to the free throw line to Schartzer. Schartzer spin move inside the lane. The shot is up and in and out. Rebounded by Ohio County's Decker. Off here to Trip Manning. 23-11, Ohio County leads. 5:53 to play here in the second quarter. Off into the corner. Thinking about the 3 was Decker. Now a cross-court 3 here to the near side is good by Grant Tishner. The 3s are falling tonight for Ohio County. Off as Schartzer tried to pass off the Horn. Now it's into the corner. Three-pointer by Higdon. We're talking 3s. And there's a way to answer with the three-point man himself, Jackson Higdon. Timeout on the floor, 26-14. Cougars trail.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
14 is the score here in the second quarter. As tonight is the Grayson County Football Alumni Association is running a raffle, and they're going to be doing this at games throughout the season here, so you'll be able to want to stop by and see them as they're raffling off a John Calipari signed basketball and also tickets to a UK game. They'll be at select games throughout the year, so be sure you stop by and see them, as all proceeds go to benefit the Doug Thompson Memorial Scholarship. So be sure you see them at different points throughout the season. It's for a great cause. Ohio County tries an interior pass down and low and instead throws it into the Grayson County cheerleaders. 26-14, though, is the lead for the Eagles. Cougars got to find a way to get some offense other than Keegan Sharp on the threes, and just like that, Sharp gets it stolen away, and Manning makes a layup off the left side. As Sharp was double-teamed in the backcourt, and he just needed help, and no one came to help him. Higdon off the right side, thinks about the three, off the Horn. Horn outside to Sharp. Sharp off to Higdon. Higdon quickly double-teamed in the corner. He needs to find help, and he just throws it off of Ohio County. Possession will stay here with the Cougars. 28-14, 4:53 to play here in the second quarter. Sharp to pass in. He scans out front, stolen away here. Fast break opportunity off the right side. The basket is good by Hunter Ferris. 30-14, 4:45 to play here. Near side, Schartzer. Schartzer down the left side, goes up with a shot. It is no good, but they're going to wave the basket off as a foul on the floor whistled on Grant Tishner. It's his second and the team's fourth. Quick sub coming in. Josh Manning checks in here for Ohio County, presumably in for Tishner. Yes, Tishner did sit as he quickly sat down, and I missed him even sitting down to begin with. Schartzer, three-pointer left wing by Higdon is no good short. Rebounded by Josh Manning. Gives it off to the other Manning, Trip Manning, who has it in between the circles. Running things at the point, loops a pass over to the right side to Decker. Out front Manning. Passes out here to Manning again, over to the right side to Decker. Decker off to Josh Manning. Josh Manning off to Trip Manning. Trip Manning has it on the right wing, guarded by Higdon, who pokes it out and nearly ended up knocking it out of bounds. Nice play there for the junior. Outside Trip Manning, they left him open at first. He drives down, jump pass off into the corner. Josh Manning three, right wing is good. This game just kind of has the feel of, if you've watched and kept up with our games this season, of the Lady Cougars game at Meade County. Off the left side, the basket is good by Nolan Schartzer. It's just one of those where the other team just makes pretty much every shot that they get. And you almost just have to tip your cap at some point. Trip Manning has things deep out in front. No-look pass, and I'm not sure who. Hunter Ferris was looking to pass that one too, as there was no one within about 4 or 5 feet of that. And instead it goes into the Grayson County cheerleaders. 33-16, Ohio County leads this one over Grayson County. 3:35 to play in the second quarter. Outlet pass off to Higdon. Higdon down to the left block to Schartzer. The shot is up and good. Nice job breaking the press there for the Cougars. Schartzer has 6 points in this quarter and 6 points for the game. 33-18, Cougars still trail by 15, 3:19 to play in the game. Right side Manning. Cross court stolen away by Schartzer. Cougars working here down the right side goes Schartzer. He's up, the shot's good, and he's fouled. Nice job by Nolan Schartzer to absorb the contact, and he will go to the free throw line. He's fouled by Trip Manning. That's his second, and the team's fifth. So two of the Ohio County leading scorers will be on the bench with 2 fouls, as a timeout will be taken by Ohio County. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so Schartzer will have a free throw coming up after this break. As see if I can't bring you a score update or two. As a girls final to bring you Allen County Scottsville 59, Franklin Simpson 34. As looks like Whitesville Trinity about to take on Owensboro Catholic. Again, as those two teams met just 1 week ago, with Catholic winning that one in overtime. Score at the half, Hart County leads Edmonson County 42-39. As Hart County and the Cougars scrimmaged in the preseason, and the Cougars ended up winning that one. And in boys basketball, Tell City, Indiana leads Hancock County 20-10. That score is at the end of 1. That's really all the scores I have to bring you. One more coming in. John Hardin in boys basketball leads Central Hardin 55-50 at the end of 3. So that game's a little bit closer than probably people were expecting. Schartzer to the free throw line. The first one, or the and one opportunity, is no good off the front of the iron, rebounded by Manning, who actually stays into the game, and he's fouled by Nolan Schartzer. Schartzer's first and the team's third. Or team's fourth, sorry. I have that. Oh, it is their fourth. I count that up there. 4 players have 1 foul apiece, though, so no real foul trouble for the Cougars. 2 Ohio County players have 2 fouls. Trip Manning passes it in into the corner. It is off here to Whitler. Whitler passes down to Manning. Manning dumps the pass off to the left side, blocked by McCready, and a foul is going to be whistled on the Cougars. As McCready looked like he got all ball, the Cougar student section thought he got all ball, but I think he did get him on the arm. McCready, that's his second to the free throw line, is Brandon Davis, 68% on the year. And that one is good.
River Blanton back in for Grayson County.
River Blanton checks into the game for the Cougars. Into the game, Jackson Renfro for Ohio County. Trip Manning will take a seat. For the Cougars, they'll be back home on Friday as they'll welcome Butler County here to the Cougar Den. Second one coming from Brandon Davis is good. He makes them both. So Ohio County 4-4 on free throws in this game. Keegan Sharp up the far side of the floor. Off to Higdon on the right wing. Back to Sharp. Sharp back to Higdon. He'll take the three right wing. Good. Jackson Higdon just needs a little bit of space. 35-23. Grayson County just trying to keep this game close here. Right side Tishner down inside. Knocked away by Toms into the hands of Blanton. Blanton up the near side, angling it back, now spinning all the way around. He needs to find help, and he finds it falling down to Hunter Toms. Out front to Sharp. Blanton fell down, luckily got up without a limp, really. Blanton has it on the left wing, outside to Sharp. Sharp over to Higdon. Higdon thinks about the three off the right side. Sharp will take a deep three straight away. That's off the back of the iron, and that'll go out of bounds. 35-23, 2:12 to play here in the second quarter. Ohio County with the lead. I'll tell you what, it feels like it's a lot more than a 12-point deficit in this one. Stolen away by Blanton. Cougars have numbers. Passes down to Schartzer. A beautiful pass. And he's fouled hard by Ohio County's Josh Manning. So Schartzer will go to the line to shoot two. A beautiful pass, though, from River Blanton down to the interior. And Schartzer will go to the line to shoot two. Manning's first. The team's sixth. Schartzer misses the first one.
Culberson in for Ohio County.
Culberson checks into the game for the Eagles. Schartzer trying to make the free throw, and it's in and out. Nolan Schartzer 0 of 3 from the charity stripe. Here into the corner immediately, Tishner. Out front, passes off here to Renfro. Renfro quickly double team. Cougars coming out in a little bit of zone defense. Probably a good thing to do. Schartzer gets his hand on a pass. Higdon, nice defense in the corner. Off to Tishner. Right wing three is no good off the front of the iron. Rebounded by Ohio County in a fight for the ball. And they're going to call a foul on Hunter Toms.
Fouls on Grayson County's number 32, Hunter Toms. His first, team 6.
It's his first in the team 6. Ball's going to stay on the floor, though. To pass this one in will be Renfro. He throws it into Tishner. Tishner back to Renfro in the corner, guarded by Blanton, and Blanton does a nice job on the interior pass, just knocking that one in towards Mr. Spirit. So I just see Mr. Spirit's got an S on his chest. He's got the Superman logo. I'm not sure if it's a Superman shirt or a Mr. Spirit shirt, but is there really a difference? No better man than Mr. Spirit. Right wing, Renfro. Passes to the free throw line, now off to the left block. The shot is up and good by Parker Culberson. 37-23, a 14-point lead from Ohio County. To the left wing to Schartzer. Schartzer's going to drive it down, absorbs the contact, goes up with a shot. It's no good, but he will go to the charity stripe to shoot free throws as Brandon Davis picks up the foul. His first in the team's 7th. So Schartzer to the line to shoot 2, 0 of 3 tonight. The attempt is no good. Nolan Schartzer struggling from the charity stripe. 0 of 4. Trying to at least go 1 of 5 here. And he does. Busy quarter, though, for the senior Nolan Schartzer, but he makes his free throws, and we could have ourselves a different game. Left wing three is no good by Ohio County. They get the rebound. Tishner passes off the left side, blocked by Horn, and they're going to whistle a foul on the Cougars.
Number 23, River Blanton.
As that was actually on River Blanton. His second, team 7th, Travis Johnston. He didn't seem to disagree with the call at all. He was applauding River Blanton for making a play on it. To the free throw line, Parker Culbertson, 0 of 1 from the charity stripe this season. And you can make that 1 of 2 as he makes the first one. Dylan Horn checks into the game, as will Nolan Hornbeck. Toms and Blanton take a seat. Nolan Hornbeck, you've seen a little bit more of the past couple of weeks. Been playing pretty well in just little minutes. Good future for the freshman. Culbertson, his second attempt is good. He makes them both. Ohio County 6 of 6 from the charity stripe. And it is a 39-24 lead. Outlet pass here to the left wing to Schartzer. Down the left side, the shot is up and good. Nolan Schartzer with the basket. He's having a big second quarter here. But again, those free throws are the thing as Jackson Higdon sends that one out of bounds. Tell you what, the last 2 games, the junior Jackson Higdon has played very good defense, getting his hands in on balls. I'm sure Travis Johnston loves the effort that he has seen from Jackson. They pass this down to the right elbow. Outside here, Tishner drives down the left lane. A wide open shot at the lane, and a foul is called on the Cougars. Dylan Horn comes down with the ball. Travis Johnston wants a jump ball. And it's called on Dylan Horn. It's his first, the team's 8th. In fact, I even see some of the Lady Cougars over there on the far side. They wanted a jump ball as well. As the Lady Cougar basketball team is cheering on in the student section, the free throw attempt is no good by Grant Tishner. First missed free throw of the night for the Eagles. Tishner on the year, 48.4%. For the most part, Ohio County, 63% from the charity stripe. Not good, not great. Tishner makes the second one. They've shot the ball well here tonight, though, 7 of 8. 40 seconds to play here in the quarter. Schartzer off the left wing. He drives it down, Euro step, spins all the way around. He's triple teamed on the post outside. Keegan Sharp, 3, good! They left him open. Keegan Sharp has 12 points, and it is a 11-point game with 25 seconds to play in the second quarter. No shock, Ohio County's going to hold for the last shot. As they'll give it off here, Tishner. 13 seconds to play in the quarter. Tishner backs it up. He's going to run things here at the point. Drives down into the corner. Three-pointer by Renfro is good. Jackson Renfro with a 3, and that's a killer 3. The Cougars had it to within 11, but it's a 14-point lead for Ohio County at the break. We'll take a break and come back with a halftime show after this. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den as Grayson County taking on here Ohio County, and the score at the half is 43-29 as we welcome you into the halftime show. Coming up on the halftime show, we will run down scores from around the region and the scoring from this game. That'll be coming up here and more as this is Cougar Basketball on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
The Twin Lakes Fast Mix.
Cougars trail 43-29 here at the half to Ohio County. You knew Ohio County coming in was going to shoot the three, and they've been doing that here tonight in a big-time way. As let's see if we can't run down some scores from around the region. There's a couple district teams in action. As we'll see what we can't do in girls basketball. A final score: Butler County 75, Frederick Fraze 42. As the Cougar girls and boys will face Butler County at home here on Friday evening. As a final score in 10th District basketball and girls basketball, Muhlenberg County defeats McLean County 50-48. That is a final score. And let's see what else I have to bring you here. In boys basketball, Tell City leads Hancock County 34-25. That score is at the half. In boys basketball, E-Town trails North Hardin right now 52-49. At the end of the first quarter, Catholic leads Whitesville 20-6. And at the end of three, I see here that Central Hardin trails John Hardin 55-50. And that score is at the end of the third quarter. See one more score coming in to bring you. That's an update from the North Hardin E-Town game. North Hardin leads E-Town 56-54. That score is at the end of the third. Our score, though, 43-29. Grayson County trails this one. We'll run down the scoring from it coming up. This is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back to the Cougar Den. Cougars trail 43-29. Not a long time they spent in the locker room there, but as per usual, Nolan Schartzer, he usually comes out, he warms up for about 30 seconds, and he goes and he just sits on the bench. And I think he more just uses his halftime time as a time to relax, take a deep breath, and move on. Scoring from this game for Ohio County, it's a long list, as they have had pretty much every player that has come into this game has scored tonight. In fact, as I scroll down, yes, I'm pretty sure that every player that has played tonight has scored. Trip Manning has 8 points. Jackson Renfro has 3. Josh Manning has 3. 6 points from Grant Tishner. 4 points from Shane Frady. 2 points from Brandon Davis. 5 points from Chris Whitler. 6 points from Elijah Decker. 2 points from Hunter Ferris. And 4 points from Parker Culbertson. So again, every player that has played tonight for Ohio County has found themselves in the scoring lane. For the Cougars, only 3 players have scored. Quite the opposite. 12 from Keegan Sharp, all of them coming from beyond the arc. Nolan Schartzer had 11, but he also left 4 at the charity stripe. And, I mean, I don't want to speak for Nolan, but knowing what I do know about him, that's probably eating at him at the half, is knowing that he left 4 points out there. Because you make those 4 points, and it's a 10-point game, and you can come into halftime thinking completely different. And, again, I am by no means throwing this entire half on Nolan, as 11 points. He was carrying them for a little bit in that second quarter for certain, as he has done for really most of this season. But just knowing him and knowing what I know about him, I can tell that he is probably very frustrated and he's going to want to come back and play more. Jackson Higdon also has 6 points. 43-29, the second half is next. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Cougars trail by 14 here at the start of the second half. But as we learned in this game here against Butler County on Friday, you can come back. I mean, anything can really happen, but this first start of this game is going to be crucial. Ohio County misses a 3, but they get the rebound. Tishner comes down with it. Outside to Trip Manning, back to Tishner. Three-pointer near corner is good. Grant Tishner. And again, the key to any game is going into the half and coming out of the half. It's the most important, really, in some ways, the most important 4 minutes of the game. And Cougars need to win these 2 minutes if they want to have a shot at coming back to this. To the free throw line, Schartzer goes down off the right side, wide open layup, and finishes with a right hand. Nolan Schartzer up to 13 points. 46-31. It's a 15-point Ohio County lead. They can't trade 3 for 2, though. That's never going to work. Tishner in the corner. Jump pass off into the corner. Wide open. 3 is no good off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Trip Manning. He passes down to the left block. The shot is up. No good. Nice defense from Dylan Horn. Rebounded by Hunter Toms. Toms gives it off to Sharp. Sharp has things straight away. Between the legs, dribble off to the right side. Hornbeck. Hornbeck back out to Keegan Sharp. Sharp has 4 threes already in this game. Left wing Horn. Back off to Sharp. And immediately they're going to double team him. They're not going to let him get another open shot. Wide open on the right block as Toms spin move. The shot is partially blocked by Tishner as he came in on defense. Off here Manning. Up the near side of the court for Ohio County. Working from right to left on your radio dial. wearing their navy jerseys with gray numerals. Far side, cross-court pass Tishner. Down to the right block, passes back out to Tishner. Cross-court here to the near side. Three-pointer by Decker is no good off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Schartzer. Cougars in their white jerseys with orange numerals. Left wing, Sharp pulls up three. No good off the back of the iron. That's a little bit of a heat check. Rebounded there for Ohio County by Decker. Off here to Trip Manning. Trip Manning up the near side of the court. Cross-court out front. Tishner. Back here to the near side to Decker. Passes down to the left block, losing the dribble outside. Pump fake, now driving it in is Decker. His floater in the lane is good. Elijah Decker, listed at 6'4", the freshman, has 8 points. That ties the team lead, he's second on the team here with points tonight. Green Tishner leads with 9 points. Schartzer stops in the lane. Jump pass off the Hornbeck. He has to jump high up to grab it. To the right elbow to Toms. Toms out the Horn. Horn over to Sharp. Sharp into the corner to Schartzer. Schartzer, ball fake, drives down, pulls up from 2 feet, and it's partially blocked. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Hunter Toms. Possession will go towards the Eagles. So I hate when officials use a verbal cue instead of a visual cue, because with noise-canceling headphones on, I can't tell what he says, especially when he's looking the other way. Cross-court Tishner, right wing 3. Instead, he passes it down. This time, he'll take the 3 from the right wing. It was me just seeing the future. It's no good. The rebound by Manning is put up, and that one's no good. Rebounded by Toms, and he is fouled on that rebound by Shane Frady. That's a tough foul, but probably a good call, as when he came down with the rebound, Frady's arm was wrapped around Hunter Toms. Not necessarily saying that I agree with the call, but you're going to get that call every single time because his hand was all over Hunter Toms. Schartzer at the free throw line, drives it down, tries to pass it off to Childress off the right block. He gets it back outside. Keegan Sharp, deep 3, straight away. No good, off the back of the iron. Rebounded by Trip Manning. Ohio County working here. They don't even have numbers. Manning thought about it first going 1-on-4, but smartly waits for his offense to come up. Left wing 3, Decker is no good. Back of the iron, rebounded by Keegan Sharp. Sharp outlet here to the near side, Childress. Childress length of the floor, pass to Toms is stolen away by Ohio County. Manning ends up coming down with it. Manning off to the right side. The shot is up, no good, but he's fouled on the drive by by Grayson County. Foul called on Keegan Sharp. That's his first, and the team's first here.
Number 2, Keegan Sharp, his first, team's first.
Trip Manning to the line, 75.4%. And it is good. He gets the friendly roll. Again, for this Cougar team, they will face Ohio County on Friday. In a game that you can say is one that actually matters. Second free throw good. Manning makes them both. It's not that this game doesn't mean, but if we're being honest, this game doesn't mean anything at all. It's just all about bragging rights. To the right wing, Horn spins all the way around, drives down. The shot is partially blocked by Ohio County. And coming down with the rebound is Ohio County. Down to the left block, Decker. Shot is up, good, and no, he walks with it. Elijah Decker walks with it off the left block as Tony Hooper didn't agree with the call. But with it being a 19-point Ohio County lead, 50-31, 4:15 to play. Schartzer for the left elbow is up, no good. Rebounded by Ohio County's Decker. Decker up the middle, swings the pass over to the right side. Now here over to the near side, it's Trip Manning, guarded by Childress. Down to the left block to Frady. Frady back here to Manning. Manning drives in, goes up with a jump pass off into the corner to Tishner. Every time Tishner catches the ball, he is in the air. He jumps. Outside, 3 by Decker is no good, short. Rebounded by Horn at first. Instead, it's run down by Toms as Horn lost it. Off here to the near side, Sharp. Across the timeline he goes. River Blanton will check into the game. Out front to Childress. Childress is double teamed and he's fouled. And that might be a technical foul on Ohio County, as the official, Hunter Ferris, after he got called for the foul, threw the ball up into the air. He's probably lucky, as if the official was wanting, he very well could have given him a technical foul, but he pretty much gave him a verbal warning there and said, hey, don't do that. I think that's exactly the wording the official used. Cougars keep the ball here. As Ferris picked up the foul, it was his second and the team's second. Straight away at the free throw line, Schartzer into the corner. Three-pointer by River Blanton is no good. Rebounded by Ferris. Ferris off here to Trip Manning. Manning up the near side of the court. Out front to Ferris. Ferris quickly taps it right back to Manning. Manning into the corner to the other Manning. Manning back to Trip Manning. Trip Manning back to Jake Manning. Three-pointer near corner is no good and bounces over the backboard. Jackson Higdon checks into the game here for Grayson County.
Whitler back in for Ohio County.
And a timeout will be taken here by the Eagles, 50-31. Eagles lead. This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
$50-31. Grayson County trails this one against Ohio County. As River Blanton has it, nearly has it poked away. Off to Schartzer, who loses it, pulled away here by Trip Manning. Manning up the near side of the court. Now down inside, kicks it out to Manning. Three-pointer left wing is in and out, rebounded by Schartzer. Schartzer up the near side of the court, now towards the middle, passes off to Higdon. He thinks about the three, now steps over to the left. The shot is up, and it's an air ball. Rebounded here by Ohio County. Up the near side comes Trip Manning. Manning jump pass down to the right block, wide open. Is Frady, who finishes off the right side. 52-31. Travis Johnston's going to take a timeout of his own. 52-31. He didn't like what his team came out with looking like here out of this timeout. We'll keep it here, though. If you're looking for our K105 Digital Productions broadcast network, conditions in here have not allowed that to happen tonight, but we will more than likely broadcast this game at some point tomorrow. Maybe probably around 11 in the morning tomorrow. We'll run this game on tape delay. As Sam Gormley here with you, as this is WKHG Litchfield, as Ohio County leads this one 52-31. Our schedule, though, coming up here in future games, as on Thursday, we will be on the road at Hancock County, and that one I can almost guarantee that we will run tape delay as well. And it's just all based on network conditions, as sometimes our hands are tied. Like tonight, we've attempted multiple different Wi-Fi sources, and it's not worked to the point where if we gave you a product, it wouldn't be up to our standards, and we don't want to be able to do that for you. So on Thursday, we'll be on the road at Hancock County for the Lady Cougars. And on Friday, we'll be back here at the Cougar Den for a doubleheader against Butler County. 52-31, though, is the lead for Ohio County Cougars to pass this one in out of the timeout by Travis Johnston. Braden Childress cross court over to the far side to Sharp. Sharp off to Higdon. Higdon drives it down the left side, pulls up. The shot is no good. Jackson Higdon will go to the free throw line to shoot two. So that foul is called on Grant Tishner. It's his third, and the team's third. Jackson Higdon to the line to shoot two. He was 3 of 3 in the game on Friday night as he was fouled on a three-point shot. On the season, 66.7%, and he makes that one. Jackson has 7 points. As against Ohio County, against Butler County, he had 9 points. So Jackson been playing a lot better here, getting some more minutes, taking advantage of just that. He misses that one. Rebounded by River Blanton. Outside, Higdon thinks about the three, but waits for his help as his offense had backed up into defensive pressure. Schartzer passes off to the left block. Childress spins all the way around outside Blanton. Blanton tries to pass off to Higdon, stolen away by Trip Manning down the left side, lays it in with the right hand. Trip Manning has 12 points here for Grayson County, and it's still a 22-point lead here for Ohio County at 54-32. 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Right side Schartzer to Blanton. Blanton pulls up. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Schartzer at first, and a whistle is blown. Jump ball. Possession will stay with the Cougars. We'll always recommend on Friday to come out to the Cougar Den. So it'll be an exciting matchup between two good teams. Lady Cougars going to try and move to 3-0 in the district, while the Cougar boys going to try and get back on the winning track in district play against Butler County. Left wing Higdon, he thought about pulling up from the three, but it was immediately picked up by Jake Manning. Off to Blanton, a handoff pass back to Higdon. He'll take the three this time, and it's off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Ohio County's Frady. Frady passes here to the near side to Manning. Cougars again in this zone defense really is not giving any sort of issues to Ohio County at all. Into the corner. Now outside Manning. Swings a pass over to the far side to the other Manning, Josh Manning. Trip Manning off the left wing. Out front straight away. Down inside of the left block to Frady. He tries to pass off. It's bobbled around, and Braden Childress comes down with it for Grayson County. Childress finds help with Keegan Sharp here in the near front court. Off into the right corner to River Blanton. He drives down the near baseline, and a foul is going to be called on Ohio County. It's called on Shane Frady. It's his second, and the team's fourth. Chandler McCready, Nolan Hornbeck, and Michael Wood check into the game for Grayson County. Higdon, Schartzer, and Sharp check out for the Cougars. 1:05 to play in the third quarter. Ohio County leads this one 54-32. Childress throws it into the front court to River Blanton. Blanton still looking for his first points. Hornbeck outside, an 18-foot jump shot by Childress is no good. Rebound by McCready, who goes up with a shot. And a jump ball, they're going to call on that rebound. Possession goes towards Ohio County. Far side Manning. Angles it back towards the middle. Off to Josh Manning. Now into the corner. Cross court to Josh Manning. Wide open right three. He passes off to Trip Manning. Trip Manning back to Josh Manning. Josh Manning cross court pass high up into the air. Now down inside to Frady, and it's off the hands of Ohio County and stolen away by McCready. McCready right up the middle, off to the left side to Braden Childress, here to the near side to Michael Wood. Wood off into the corner to McCready. McCready drives down, and the shot is blocked. Here comes Ohio County on the fast break. Down the left side, goes up with the left hand. The basket is good by Elijah Decker. 56-32 is the Ohio County lead. McCready double teamed on in the near front court. Off to Childress. Childress off to Wood with 5 seconds. Down inside to Nolan Hornbeck. Turnaround jumper is no good. Rebound by Ohio County. Fight for it on the floor, and that's the end of the third quarter. 56-32. Ohio County leads. It's Cougar basketball on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Points in that quarter. Ohio County, on the other hand, scored 13. As off here to Keegan Sharp. Sharp up the middle, off here to McCready. McCready on the right wing. He's quickly double teamed, spinning all the way around and passing off to Keegan Sharp. Three-pointer right wing is off to the right, rebounded by Hunter Toms. Toms off here to McCready. McCready outside to Keegan Sharp. Cougars trail 56-32. 7:40 to play here in the fourth quarter. McCready jump pass out to Sharp. Sharp swings a pass over to the left wing to Horn. Horn off here to McCready. McCready back to Horn on the left wing into the corner, to far corner to Schartzer. Drives down the far baseline. Now he'll back it out. Off to Horn. Horn out front. Deep three by Keegan Sharp. Goes in and out. Rebounded by Hunter Toms. Almost equivalent to the last time. To the free throw line, Schartzer. He has it stripped on the way up, and a foul is going to be called on Ohio County, as it is called on Brandon Davis, his second and the team's fifth. Schartzer to the line to shoot two.
Schartzer's at the line for two.
As the free throw coming from Nolan Schartzer is in and out. Just been one of those nights for the senior Nolan Schartzer. And he makes the second one. Brings the game 56-33. Manning, no-look pass inside, off the hands of Ohio County, off here to Grayson County. McCready in the corner. Dribbles it off here to Keegan Sharp. Sharp back to McCready. Three-pointer near side, blocked by Ohio County. Into the hands of Keegan Sharp. Sharp straight away over to the left side to Horn. Horn back outside to Sharp. Sharp over to the left wing to Horn. Horn into the corner to Schartzer. Schartzer double team, driving it down. Jump pass outside to Keegan Sharp. Three, right wing is in and out. Rebounded along, pulled down by Decker. Decker gives it off here to Ohio County. Manning has it. Off out front to Decker. Decker inside here to Whitler at the free throw line, who backs it out. Off to Josh Manning. Guarded by Keegan Sharp. Cougars in a little bit of a 1-2-2 zone, but it's still almost a matchup zone. Shot by Decker is no good. Rebounded by Schartzer. Schartzer has it poked away from behind into the hands of Whitler. Length of the forward pass up to Josh Manning, who lays it in. Off to the left wing does Schartzer. He goes up with a shot. That one's good. Nolan Schartzer. As here it is up the far side, Josh Manning. He's double teamed, nearly having it stripped straight away. To the free throw line, Whitler. Into the corner, a three-point attempt is good by Elijah Decker. And it is 61-35, and this game has gone from bad to worse here real quick. Horn off to the left wing into Schartzer. Schartzer off to Sharp. Three-pointer left wing is in and out. Rebound is knocked out of bounds by Toms. Keegan Sharp's gone cold here in this quarter. Braden Childress checks into the game. Keegan Sharp checks in. 61-35, 5:27 to play here in the fourth quarter. At the free throw line, outside, into the corner, Josh Manning. Outside, here to Renfro, who's into the game here for Ohio County. No look pass down to the right block. Outside, Jackson Renfro. Into the corner, Josh Manning. His three is in and out. Rebounded long by Ohio County. Outside to Jackson Renfro. He kicks it out now. Cross-court pass to Tishner. He thinks about the three, blows past Horn, and a foul is going to be whistled on Dylan Horn. For Horn, that's his second, the team's second. So it'll stay on the floor. Higdon and Blanton into the game. Horn and nope, Toms doesn't check out. Schartzer was the other sub. I'm sure Travis Johnston's just going to let Nolan Schartzer sit down, and there's no point in having his best player in the game, getting him tired out with a big game coming up on Friday night. Shot off the left side is no good by Frady. Rebounded by Blanton. Blanton off to the right wing to Higdon. Higdon swings the pass out front to Childress. Childress off to the left side to McCready. McCready fakes the drive in. Gives it off to Childress. Childress here to the right side to Blanton. Blanton out front to Childress. Childress to the right wing to Higdon. Higdon back to Childress. Childress to the right block to Toms. Toms takes one dribble and goes up with a shot on the right side and knocks it down. Hunter Toms with his first basket of the game. 61-37. And a length of the floor pass here goes into the Ohio County bench. 61-37, 4:24 to play here in this game. On the floor for the Cougars, Toms, Childress, McCready, Blanton, and Higdon. Here to the right side, Higdon. Three-pointer right wing is good. Jackson Higdon with a three-point basket. He's moved into 10 points. He's in double figures. Spinning all the way around. Higdon with nice defense. Behind the back pass, out front. Three-pointer by Renfro is good. Off to McCready. McCready passes off to Higdon in the corner. Higdon thinks about the three. Out to Blanton. Blanton, no look pass off to Higdon. Higdon back to Blanton. Blanton off to McCready. McCready, he'll take the three left wing. That one's good. Chandler McCready. He hits a three there. 64-43, 21-point Ohio County lead. Off into the corner, no look pass down. Outside, Jackson Renfro. Three straight away is no good off the front of the iron. Higdon with a rebound. Length of the floor pass to McCready down the right side. Absorbs the contact. The shot's good, and he's fouled. So McCready will go to the free throw line to shoot free throws. Called on Jackson Renfro. That's his first, and the team's sixth.
Nolan Hornbeck returning for Grayson County, and Trick Manning for Ohio County.
To the free throw line. As subs galore come in there for Ohio County in that stoppage of play. 3:23 to play in this one. McCready to try and make it an 18-point game, and he is not able to. It stays at 19, 64-45, 3:18 to play in the game. Ohio County with a lead at the free throw line. Pass knocked out of bounds by River Blanton, and they're going to say it goes off of Ohio County. They're going to say Blanton ended up knocking it out of bounds by Shane Frady. But, I mean, that official had the best vantage point out of anybody. Right wing Higdon loops a pass interior. Hornbeck saves it from going out of bounds, and now he saves it, though, into the hands of Ohio County, who has the ball. Trip Manning up the near side of the court. 3 minutes to play in the game. Manning off the left side. Dribbling it with the left hand, spins it over the right, pulls up a three straight away off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound tapped out into the hands, back out to Manning. Manning guarded by McCready. On the left wing, three-pointer is good by Decker. And the threes just keep falling for Ohio County. McCready, length of the floor pass to Nolan Hornbeck. He picks up his dribble on the left block. Floater is good. Nolan Hornbeck with a nice finish at the rim there. Throwing down inside. Frady has it poked away by Nolan Hornbeck. So nice job there. You've had now sections where McCready has given a spurt that's been really good. You've had Higdon give a spurt that's been really good, and now Nolan Hornbeck. Speaking of Higdon, he takes a three the near side. It goes in and out. Rebounded Trip Manning. Here they come, pressuring. He angles it back here towards the near side. Jump pass over to the far side. Out front. Swings it over to Manning. Into the corner. Decker, three is no good. Back of the iron. Rebound, and it's tapped up and in by Hunter Ferris. Ferris with the basket. McCready splits two defenders. Trying to find help, finds it with Hornbeck. Hornbeck down the near side. His floater is off the backboard, no good. Rebound here by Decker. Decker on the left wing. Off to Trip Manning. Manning loses his dribble. He's double-teamed. Cross-court pass off here to the right wing. To the right elbow. Losing it is Decker. Passes it off Trip Manning. That's a smart play by him, not taking the three. There's no necessary reason to do it. Off the left side, Decker finishes with the basket. And an official timeout there taken by as Miles Hornbeck checks into the game here. More subs coming in for Ohio County. It'll be number 32, Parker Culbertson. Evan Clark will check into the game here for Grayson County. So for the Cougars on the floor, you have Nolan Hornbeck, Miles Hornbeck, and there'll be a timeout on the floor, so we'll tell you all of that coming up after this. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
At the core, most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky Farm Families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
(71-47) is the score here. Grayson County trails this one. Travis Johnston took a timeout. He wants to talk with his team as he's got some youth on the floor there with Hornbeck, Wood, other Hornbeck, Clark, and Higdon. So he's just wanting to talk to his team and probably just give him some pointers, set things up here. 71-47, they trail this one. So the Cougars will fall to 4-12 on the year. They face Butler County, and that's the one that really matters, you know. It's one that counts on Friday night, and they competed against that Butler County team. As that game will be at the Cougar Den. Girls tip off at 6, boys will tip off at about 7:45, 7:30, somewhere in that range, about 20 minutes after the girls' game. Higdon in the corner has to run it down after a high pass from Hornbeck. He has it knocked out of bounds. Possession will stay, though, with the Cougars. 71-47, 1:05 to play in this game. Higdon to pass this one in. He passes it into to Miles Hornbeck. Nolan now has it straight away over to the right wing. Wood off to Clark. Clark passes it out to Hornbeck. He loses it into the hands of Ohio County. Ohio County down the right side. Renfro with a shot. It's no good, but he is fouled on the play. So to the free throw line will be Jackson Renfro, as Jackson Higdon is called for the foul there. That's his first and the team's third. Jackson Renfro on the line from the charity stripe, 70%. And the first one is no good off the front of the iron. Brett Payton checking into the game here for the Cougars. Next stoppage, Dimitri Burbridge, as the second free throw was good there by Ohio County. For Grayson County, it'll be Mason Galloway, it'll be Brett Payton, and it'll be Chase Johnson. And into this game for Ohio County was Dimitri Burbridge. And there was one more team as well. One more player in for Ohio County as well. I wasn't sure. Galloway has it in the corner. Off to Miles Hornbeck. Out front to Brett Payton. Off to the right wing three. Chase Johnson is no good. Off the back of the iron. Rebound tapped around. Mason Galloway with a rebound. His shot with the right hand is no good. Rebound is pulled down there by Ohio County. Up the far side of the court, it is Burbridge with the ball. Off to the left wing. Three is no good by Ohio County. Rebound by Payton. Payton spins all the way around up the far side of the court. He is stripped away from behind by Ohio County. Outlet pass up to Burbridge. It's knocked out of bounds by Brett Payton, and they're going to say it stays with the Cougars. 14 seconds to play, 72-47. Cougars fall to 4-2 on the year. Ohio County moves to 14-3. Hornbeck to the near side to Johnson. And they should just possibly run out this clock. Brett Payton, though, has it straight away off to Galloway. Galloway off to Hornbeck with 5 seconds. Brett Payton, three straight away. He's no good off the front of the iron. Rebound tapped around, and that's the game. 72-47. Ohio County wins this one. So we'll take a break and come back and wrap things up after this. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
K105.
Cougars fall tonight 72-47. This wraps up our play-by-play coverage. We'll jump into the fifth quarter show. We'll run down scoring from around the region, scores from this game, and talk to the head coach of the Cougars, Travis Johnston. That comes up and more, as this has been the play-by-play of tonight's game on a night where the Cougars fall 72-47. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter, a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
I am a nurse,
A firefighter.
A college student.
A mother.
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready.
For every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family, and my country. We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Here to the fifth quarter show on K105. Sam Gormley with you on a night where the Grayson County Cougars fall to Ohio County by a final score of 72-47. Tonight was just one of those nights. Ohio County finishes with 10 3-pointers, and the Cougars really could never get out of that hole. We'll talk to Coach Johnston about the importance of the final 2 minutes of a half and the first 2 minutes of the second half. And the Cougars lost that final 2 minutes, or that first 2 minutes of the second half. That was really the difference of the game, and they let up a late three there at the end of the first half. And as all things we'll talk to Coach Johnston about, and I'm sure that he will have some frustrations about this game. But at the same time, there were some things to take away. There were spurts throughout this game where Grayson County went up against probably the team that might win the region and represent the region at Rupp Arena here later this year. Anything can happen. And tonight, you give up 10 3-pointers, and it was just one of those nights. On the fifth quarter show, we'll hopefully talk to Coach Johnston, run down scoring from around the region, and the total scoring from this game, as this is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers.
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to the fifth quarter show on K105. Sam Gormley joined with you as Grayson County falls tonight to Ohio County by a final score of 71-42, as we're joined now courtside by the head coach of the Grayson County Cougars, head coach Travis Johnston. And Coach, we talked pregame, Ohio County, you knew that they were going to shoot the three. They could come away with 10. And it seems like in that first half, I'm not sure that they missed from three. It felt like, as I think most of those threes came in that first half. How are you looking at this performance defensively when you knew that they were going to come away with a three? Is 10 a number that you are happy with? Or what were you looking for going up a team that you knew was going to shoot the three?
You know, I thought that the first quarter our man wasn't very good as far as we went on, and that was probably my fault. We didn't work on their zone or their man offense enough, even though they run a heck of an offense. They move without the ball probably better than any team that we have. We play. We got caught underneath some screens. The Manning kid hit a couple threes. Decker did. Got beat on a lot of drives that I didn't think was going to happen. So we had to go to our zone more, which, again, a lot of people were thinking, why the heck are you going to a zone against a team that can shoot like that? And we were able to spread it out a little bit more. I thought in the second half, a couple of their threes were off offensive rebounds. I thought that kind of hurt us pretty bad. We didn't rebound very well out of the zone, and good teams, or if they miss one and get another chance, they're going to make it. So, I thought it was okay. 10 is probably right around where they usually are. I'd say probably a little bit higher. So it wasn't bad. It still could be a lot better though.
Nolan Schartzer tonight finishes with 16 points, and in that second quarter, he pretty much put you all on his back and carried you within. And I thought one of the first we can start with Nolan, and I know that this season has probably been a little difficult for him, just because he's won pretty much every year that he's had 2 district championships. He's been to the region. This has got to be a difficult year for him. And for you as a coach, when you have a senior at the skill level of him, what is your message to him after every single game when you can tell that he is leaving everything out on the floor every time that he comes out there?
Yeah, we talked about that. Talked about him and Keegan. They actually looked tired tonight. And that score really didn't dictate it a whole lot. Now, by no means were we really that close, but I think it was 71-47 or something like that. And that was skewed a little bit based on what we were trying to do that we haven't worked on much, and then them pressing a little bit at the end with our younger kids in and stuff like that. But we talked to, in particular, Nolan and Keegan, that's the most tired they've been, because we honestly thought as a coaching staff that everybody that came in played as hard as they could play. And again, we don't do a whole lot of moral victories, but 71-47, but we got better today. I don't think their pressure bothered us one bit. After about the first 2 or 3 minutes, we made an adjustment, put Nolan on the backside. He was able to attack it up the sideline. I thought Jackson did a heck of a job on the backside of their pressure. So we have other guys that are starting to take form and get into their roles, and River coming back at 6'3", being able to handle the ball. It's able to push Nolan back to more of his comfort zone where he doesn't have to be the point guard anymore. I thought Keegan handled it really well. So as long as we keep getting better, I think if we play like that, I would think that we'd have a pretty good shot at coming away with a victory on Friday. So we just have to keep improving.
Always at the end of a half and the beginning of a half is always kind of the most important. And I think they call it like the 2 minutes. So the 2 minutes to close, the 2 minutes to start there, going into the half and coming out. You got that game to within 11, and then Renfro hit the 3 there at the buzzer to bring it to 14. And I kind of felt like that was almost like that they just kind of took a straw and sucked all of the energy out of the team, because it came out in the second half and you score 3 points in that third quarter. Yeah. Do you think that was a difference, or do you think it was more so just based on them just doing the right things and you all just struggling offensively?
Nah, I'd say it hurt us a little bit. I made a bad move. I decided to go trap Tishner, and when Nolan had him, and Nolan should have been fine one-on-one with him. And I thought we rotated really good. Jackson had a good closeout. The kid just made the shot, and it took a little bit out of us, but I think they came out with a little more fire in that third quarter and made a couple shots and really put it on to us. And against good teams like usual, it's just too hard to come back from that far, even though I think we cut it to maybe 10 or 11 at some point, maybe 9. But again, they were able to stretch the floor and make 10 threes, so it's hard to beat.
You mentioned Jackson, but I felt like each of your younger guys gave you at least a spurt of about 30 seconds of where you saw some really good things. I know Nolan Hornbeck, he had a bucket and then I think a rebound or something along the lines of that. Chandler McCready, he went on a little bit of a run. He had a 3 and then he had a bucket underneath. You mentioned Jackson. You've been wanting all season, I know, to see some of these guys like Jackson, guys like Chandler to step up. Did you see some things from those guys that can make you feel more confident here moving into
absolutely.
the rest of the season?
I think that Chandler's played really good the past 2 or 3 games. I thought Jackson played fine against Butler County. Didn't shoot it very well, but he's looking a lot better as far as doing the right thing. He's had a positive attitude this last week. So, again, I thought he probably played one of, if not the best. I think I looked out there one time and we had 4 freshmen and a sophomore on the floor all at one time, and they did pretty good. They did pretty good. Again, Rivers helping quite a bit. I think a lot of people feel more comfortable just because he's so versatile. We can put him anywhere, and everybody else can play their normal spots. I thought Michael did a good job in limited minutes. We got to have that, even if it's just, and they have to be okay with that, even if it's just 30-second, a minute burst to spell Keegan or whoever it is to give them a break. If they have that and they can give that to us, then that means the world, and it's going to be really effective for us to be able to play that many guys, especially if we pick up the pace a little bit.
Friday night, Butler County coming into town. I think your team, at least from the outside looking in, look like they definitely feel like that they can compete against Butler County, and they learned that. You saw that. Did you see anything? And I know you said putting Nolan Schartzer on Parker Wrights, right, in that fourth quarter. Did you see anything else that you're really wanting to? And I know you don't want to give out your entire game plan on air because you know they might be listening right now. But is there anything you're really wanting to see or build on from what you did Friday night coming into hosting them here on Friday night?
I think that we have to attack their zone better in the middle, which, again, first half we didn't do a good job of. We ended up taking more 3s than 2s against them in the first half. And that was honestly solely because Nolan went out, and he's our middle guy that attacks it off the bounce in there and stuff. So we got to attack it from the middle, get kick out 3s because their backside doesn't move that good. I thought Ohio County has a really good zone. I thought we did a pretty good job on offense tonight. Keegan,
46 points.
Keegan was pretty tired. Didn't make a lot of shots. We were 3 for 10 from the free throw line, but I'm pretty sure Nolan had 6 that rimmed all the way in and then out. Somebody's got to loosen the rims or something. So, just keep stay in attack mode and keep playing a little bit faster. I think we got to get it up the floor a little bit faster, and I thought we did a good job of that tonight. We just didn't do a good job on the defensive end.
Well, Coach, I think you're being summoned on the floor. So
he's ready to rock.
We'll see you on Friday night.
Thanks.
We'll have more here coming up after this.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
At the core, most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky Farm Families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Twin Lake Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den, where the Cougars fall tonight by a final score of 72-47. Really not a lot of scores to bring you a final. Owensboro Catholic defeats Trinity 70-48. And Tell City defeats Hancock County 56-52. Breck County defeats Davis County 63-55. That game's probably a little bit closer than some had expected. And Edmonson County defeats Hart County 78-76. We'll come back, run down the scoring of this game after this. This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
I am a nurse.
A firefighter. A college student.
A mother.
And I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready.
For every storm.
And disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors.
My family.
And my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Cougars fall tonight by a final score of 71-47. Let me see here. I moved my microphone. There it is. There we go. We're a little bit more clear there. Running down the scoring from this game for Ohio County, 18 points from Elijah Decker, 12 points from Trip Manning, 9 points from Grant Tishner, 7 points from Jackson Renfro, 6 points from Shane Frady, 5 points apiece from Josh Manning and from Chris Whitler, 4 points apiece from Hunter Ferris, Parker Culberson, and then 2 points from Brandon Davis. Every player that played tonight for Ohio County walked away with points. For Grayson County, 16 points from Nolan Schartzer, 12 points from Keegan Sharp, 10 points from Jackson Higdon. It'll be 5 points from Chandler McCready, and then 2 points apiece from Hunter Toms and Nolan Hornbeck. Grayson County falls to 4-12 on the season. They will be back in action on Friday evening as they will host Butler County here at the Cougar Den. We will be back in action, though. If you're waiting for the K105 Digital Productions, we'll run that on tape delay tomorrow. At some point, follow us along on Twitter at K105 Sports. We'll let you know when this game will be rebroadcast. Our next broadcast, though, for K105 will be on Thursday as the Cougar the Cougar girls will be on the road at Hancock County, and then we'll be back here at home for Butler County here for a doubleheader for the 12th District. I want to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew tonight, Cody Brock, Anna Davis, and Chase Blaine. So on a night where the Grayson County Cougars fall to Ohio County by a final score of 71-47, this is Sam Wormley saying so long.